Good day, everybody. It is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and if you guys enjoyed this video, you should subscribe for more RWBY videos, and today we are doing another anti-haul, which I really anticipated. When the merch came out, we were going to do it right away. We were gonna do it on the Friday, but then my computer blue screened, and we had to take it in. Luckily, it's okay. Knock on wood, like, they said that it was just a fluke, like, just random. Probably everything's gonna be fine, all that stuff, but since the computer was gone, we also decided to, like, you know, change up the backdrop and all that stuff. We have a lot more room now.
I can stretch
you guys can see all my, like, figurines and all that sort of stuff. Where Hunter is, you guys can see all my RWBY stuff, my Kingdom Hearts stuff, and yeah, and so we have a new, like, cozy room vibe going on. And it's Halloween, so I'm dressed as a pirate, and if Hunter wants to re-explain his joke, we did talk about it in the Hell of a Boss video, but if you want to go ahead and tell them what you are.
I'm dressed as the World 1-2 music for the original Super Mario Brothers. Denim.
So I just want to talk about this collection as a whole first, okay? Because I have some complaints about how this was marketed, which should surprise no one. So when we first heard about this collaboration, the RWBY and Babs Tarr Collection, right? What they did was, it was a panel before RTX. I think it was Comic-Con or something, and it was a Rooster Teeth virtual panel, and Barbara was talking about this collection, and all they put was art of the four girls. I think the art that is on this shirt down here, if you guys can see that, and they said...
We're doing with someone named Babs Tarr. Love that name, by the way. But we're doing a collab with Babs Tarr with RWBY for some new merch. Look at this.
That's so cool.
Stylish.
See it. I like
it's
it.
my favorite thing ever.
In case you were like just a little gay, now you are full gay.
I didn't think I was until I saw that drawing.
My percentage is rising.
That's what I'm saying. Complete aesthetic. I want a whole cartoon drawn with just that art.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
But, you know, we did recently announce that unfortunately RTX 2020 is canceled because everything going on in the world. We want to stay safe. We want to keep you guys safe. So unfortunately, we're not holding a physical event, but Coop Comics is still on, and because we've, you know, partnered with Babs Tarr and her team to do RWBY streetwear and inspired outfits and all this stuff, there's going to be a virtual experience coming this fall with Coop Comics, and so you guys...
Because they said RWBY streetwear and inspired outfits, right? There were a good chunk of people, including myself and multiple people on Twitter, that were like, wait a second, you said inspired outfits? Like, the only inspired outfit is this Huntress hoodie, which is the one RWBY's wearing.
That kind of looks like Supreme.
They were getting actual clothes. What they're wearing, but then turned into clothing items that are purchasable.
Sure.
And I will post a picture because Kingdom Hearts did a streetwear collection. And you can sort of see in those images, right, that it's, you know, Kairi inspired and Sora inspired and stuff like that, but it is like Japanese streetwear that is Kingdom Hearts themed. And so, like, I posted that picture on Twitter as well, and I was like, guys, I think we're gonna get something like this. This is Kingdom Hearts streetwear. So is this not what streetwear means? Because this is not, in my opinion, streetwear. This is the same Rooster Teeth, right? The RWBY girls are wearing streetwear, but you are not wearing streetwear. You are wearing a t-shirt.
You are wearing
right?
someone wearing
someone wearing the streetwear, right?
Sure.
So that's my biggest complaint, is that the marketing for this was a little sketchy. At the end of the day, it's no harm done, right? People's expectations it's not like a loot box, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I ordered a loot box and I didn't get what I wanted. I can still choose not to buy these, but the bar is on the floor. Like, I will never save up for Rooster Teeth merch again, because I saved up for this. Like, I save up specifically for the Coop every single year, because usually the Coop has, like, cool, limited stuff that I want. But at this point, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not gonna save my money anymore. I'm just going to see it, and if I want to buy it, fine. But, like, I anticipated this all month, and so I'm a little perturbed, if you want to call it that. But the reality is that they are shirts. Let's talk about the shirts. They picked the ugliest motherfucking color. Yes, Hunter. They picked the ugliest fucking colors they could for these shirts. So this is RWBY. It's cute green.
Okay, alright. I'm maybe not crazy about the camo green.
Yeah.
The mossy oak green.
The art is beautiful.
The art's really cool.
Look at the colors of these shirts. I think the Blake one is actually the most okay.
I think look at Goth Blake. That's so cool.
And like, I love the art, but the shirt colors
I mean,
are
I'm
just
not crazy about
I'm not
orange.
crazy about it. I don't like Weiss's like neon yellow, and I
Yeah.
think that if they, so here's what I did before my computer shut down. I actually photoshopped this to red, and I
Sure.
told people that on Twitter because I was like, that would sort of make sense in what you could have, because I saw Blake and I was like, oh, so they're doing the opposite color.
Yeah.
Blake has Yang's, Yang has Blake's, like,
Except
but
Blake-
except none
Yang
of them
is
did
yellow.
that. Yang is fucking blue, right? And so I was sort of looking, and I was like, okay, well, with that pop of Weiss's lipstick, it would actually look a lot nicer if these were the team colors. And like, I think, again, the least defender, I think that Blake looks really nice, but I don't like that green for RWBY. I don't like this color scheme for Weiss. And I looked, so I said this on Twitter, but the Undead Witch on Twitter actually photoshopped them, and
That
what they would
looks
look
a lot
like
better.
if
It is
they
kinda
had the
disappointing.
opposite team colors, right? And so, like, these look, especially, like, I love
think-
Weiss's, especially because of her lipstick. So the
Yeah.
lipstick, it just all really pops to
I
have
think
the
that the
opposite
Blake one works better
teammate.
with yellow. The black
Yeah.
and yellow looks interesting.
And it looks like, then you get the opposite partner,
Yeah.
right? And I think that this for RWBY is a lot
Looks
more, like,
really
it
good.
ties in with her shoe,
Silver
right?
eyes,
It's sort of like
you know,
silver
works.
eyes, right? So why, tell me why, Hunter, when we could have had this, did they choose that?
Well-
right? Like, when we could have had these, they decided to put Weiss in this, like,
So,
I don't know.
So I'm gonna defend.
I'm just not a fan. I'm
I'm-
just not a fan.
I'm gonna
Could
defend
not
this
be me. I don't want.
for
I
two
don't want to
things.
buy these. Okay, if you want to buy these, that's great. That's fine. But this is why I am not buying them. The colors are ugly, and I'm not the only person that said this. People in my Discord server and people on
Okay.
Twitter
So,
said it too.
so let's talk about. You thought that you were gonna dress
A
up
tube
like
top.
that.
Why not?
Did you really think that the Rooster Teeth would be selling
Or
goddamn
something
white
like
bell
it.
bottoms?
I mean, again, the Kingdom Hearts Streetwear collection had jackets and dresses and pants, and they did it. So I don't understand why they couldn't have. Right? So that's what I'm a little. I just think that they should have clarified. Like, if Barbara or whoever saw that people were confused, because it's not just me. I surveyed people. It's like at least 40% of the people I talked to. If Barbara saw that this was the vibe and people were getting that impression, maybe they just should have told people after that panel, like, guys, it's gonna be art on the shirt, right? And so I feel like that's the problem. I feel like it's the marketing of it. It's not necessarily it itself, except all of these colors are kind of ugly.
You know what?
But
You
yeah.
know what?
I do like the Blake one though.
I like Blake.
I
Blake's
like
a
Blake.
bit- You know what?
I think Weiss
I-
just bothers me.
I
so
you
much.
know what? Actually, I like rubies.
I
I think that red and green are like complementary colors.
I just don't like the shade of green that it is.
Listen, it's a bit of a shade.
And looking at these, I just miss these. These never even existed, but yet I miss them, you know?
Honestly, I think
just
I
miss
like
them
the
so
green
much.
ruby one more than I like the white. I kind of
I
like
mean,
them.
I look at this and I look at what could have been, especially like I just really like,
I
really
think the
like
Weiss
the red
one's
for Weiss,
stronger.
like having
I
that
think the
sort
Yang
of
one's
connection.
stronger. I think that the Blake one's better. The yellow works
Yeah.
better than the orange.
And
I
I
agree.
did want to, so what I did in Photoshop was I actually made this one purple.
for her eyes.
Because
for
yeah,
Blake.
and it
Blake,
tied in
okay.
with her glasses a little better. This person did it black. I still like it
I think
as
purple
black,
might
but
look
yeah,
better.
I had an idea to make that purple. Maybe if I have time, that'll go somewhere on screen. But yeah, I don't know. We just looked for the green, and
No
it's
one
not on the
modeled it.
Coop website.
No one
so
wanted
I
to
guess
wear
there's
it.
no more. No, no one wanted to wear it.
Like,
Oh, God.
I think you know what? I like it gets the Hunter stamp of approval. I think yellow.
Are you
hair.
gonna buy this though?
No, because it's
Okay,
$50.
yeah, because it's an
50.
anti-Hall Hunter,
No,
right?
'cause it's
you like it, but you
$50.
wouldn't pay for it. That's the whole point. It's what we're not buying. That's what an anti-Hall is. So you can say that you like it, but you're not buying it because it's not good enough for $50, is it?
I also
Right?
found a $2,000 brick of pure tungsten on Amazon. I didn't buy that
I
either.
know, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like you're like, oh yeah, I don't mind the color, but if you had to spend if you were forced to spend $50 on it and wear it, would you be sad about that $50
Forced
disappearing?
is an
If I put a gun
interesting
to your
word.
head
No
and told
one's
you
like,
you had to buy this,
buy the Ruby
if I
X
told you,
Barbs Tarr
would you
Streetwear
not be a
Collection.
little sad that this is what you got for $50?
I mean, I would prefer the You know what I think is I personally really dig I don't like orange. I think orange is my least favorite color. I would consider buying that because I just think it's a really cool. I think it would look better with the neon.
It's the yellow for me. It's the yellow with Weiss for me. And like the blue doesn't look terrible with Yang, but it's a little
But there's also the white t-shirt that we can get to.
So we will talk about this. So this I actually do like.
I think that's so dope.
Fiona's our queen. I really like that.
Fiona's
it's not
a really good
that
model.
different from the other stuff
It's
in
a
the
long
Rooster Teeth
sleeve,
Store. It's a long sleeve.
I don't like long sleeve.
But I think
shirts
that
like
this is worth it for $55 versus this that is $49, right? It's a $5 difference, and this looks so much better.
$6.
So
sure.
I'm not gonna buy this because at this point I can't ship stuff to Canada for one single product, right? But I do like this, but I'm not buying it just because if I need to do a haul, right? A haul is not one piece of clothing. But I think that this is the nicest one. Let's talk about the $100 denim jacket again.
Okay. So
they're getting better, okay? Compared to the last jean jacket that we took a look at, which was the denim jacket with that ugly, like, the beautiful art, but questionably sewed on
I would have to
Arena
really
patch,
see what it looked like in person.
So
I like the pop art Andy Warhol feel that it has.
I don't think it's worth this much, but I think that in terms of in terms of these jackets with the patches, that Yang one that we talked about in the last video, that's always going to be the best one
They also
for me.
look like, I understand that it's meant to be all punk and stuff, but you can see the frayed lining around
I think
it.
that's the point, though. I think it's supposed to look like it belongs there.
Yeah,
but it still kind of doesn't. Like, I think, again, that Yang one that we saw, that looked like the most belonging one out of all of them. And this is, like, second place out of the 3 jean jackets, with the Amity one being at the bottom. But yeah, I could not.
I don't know if I'm crazy about how they stitched the RWBY.
Yeah.
In
I
the
also
front.
don't like. I don't
guess
like
I
when
like
stuff
that
is at the back, but y'all don't have anything at the front. Like, why couldn't they put those 3
I
little
also-
Ruby
I also
pins
like-
from the Amity Arena jacket? Why is Ruby and Yang dripping like that, though? Is that just supposed to be, like, messy?
I think it's meant to be messy in the same way that it was meant to be frayed stuff in the back.
I don't know. It just looks weird, and it's messy, but it's also symmetrical because it's the second it's the other letter, if that makes sense. Like, Ruby's fine, then Weiss is dripping, then Blake is fine, then Yang is dripping, so it doesn't look natural. It still
Or is that
looks
kind of like when when Crunchyroll
you know?
did the dash through the W and then Weiss got a thing?
Oh my god, is this a hint, guys? Is this some hint for Volume 8? But yeah.
I also want to bring up that the person apparently doing all this art is related to Geek and Sundry and Critical Role.
Yeah.
And, like, they're pretty big, so I think it's kind of, I do kind of like that.
Her art is great. They just did not utilize everything properly.
I would
That's
kind
what
of
I
agree
would
with
say.
that.
Like, I love the art. Like, when I saw it, like, I fell in love with it. I was like, this is so cool. But it's just,
Blake,
it's
come
just
on.
how they did it.
I'm not
that
great about the
bothers
blue.
me,
I'm not.
Right? But let's talk about. We have some other couple.
That's cool.
Things.
That's
We have
cool.
a hat.
Oh, it has them underneath. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's different to have them in the
I like
underneath.
I like that.
But it's $42.
I'm not
Have
gonna
you
buy
ever spent $42 on a hat, though?
I've never bought a hat like that before.
Because
They're just
I have
not
a
my
couple
deal.
of those from Rooster Teeth, and I don't think they were ever that expensive.
I
I
mean,
know
it's
that these
pretty
are, like,
expensive.
limited, because this is the coupe, but, like, for just having Ruby, because I have another one that has Ruby on it like this, but has the design on the outside. It's a flower hat, I think. I don't know if it has a text, actually, but, like, to have it on the inside like that, where it's not visible and no one can see it, like, again, that's just a personal thing. I don't like wearing things that no one can see. I don't like stuff being on the back, because you guys don't see my back, right? But yeah, I don't know if I would spend $42 to have it be
I
like
wouldn't.
this.
But
I don't
also,
think
you
so.
have to understand, I'm poor. Like,
Right,
a poor
but
person.
I have money and I'm not gonna do it. Now, let's talk about the actual best item in the collection.
You know what this reminds me of?
This is what the people wanted. Okay, this is what the public wanted. They wanted what Ruby is
What the people
wearing.
wanted.
They wanted what Ruby is wearing to wear, right? And so I really like this. Am I gonna spend $100 when it's the only thing that I could buy? No. But if I was going to, like, do a Rooster Teeth, like, in the future, if this is still here, I may buy it. Like, if I am, you know, picking those 2 white shirts I liked that time, right, this one, if I'm making a little package for myself. I know Arnold bought this one, so again, like, sometimes I'm just like, if Arnold has it, I can just steal his
Don't
clothes.
steal your boyfriend's shit.
But
This
yeah.
kind of reminds me of the Supreme logo.
I think that was intentional. It's
intentional,
supposed to be
and
like
that's
the
more like
streetwear in
streetwear.
Ruby's world type of thing. This is the best. This is the best one in the whole collection. This is what people wanted. They wanted what the characters were wearing to wear, and that is what this is, right? Here's the other thing though that I think is kind of funny. So since these designs came out, I've seen people cosplay, and they've cosplayed as this. And so obviously cosplay is super difficult, but I do wonder if people were able to get these cosplays out that fast in, you know, limited materials with the pandemic, how hard this would be to buy a red plain hoodie and just
Stencil in
stamp
Huntress.
them on, you know, and like stencil Huntress or something. Because people did, like, I've seen people cosplay of it, so I wonder how complicated it was to make it. I wonder if it would be cheaper to just stencil your own.
You
That's
know what?
the only
I mean,
thing
yeah,
I'm
but it's
wondering.
also like I'm lazy and won't stencil in my
Yeah,
own stuff.
I
Like,
know,
not every,
but it
like your
depends
mom
on how much,
could,
right?
but
If it's like $80, if I bought it myself
yeah.
in stencil, you know what I mean? Like, then I would be like, okay, but if I, you know, did $20, stencils included, shirt included, I'd be like, maybe I'd just make it myself if I
Yeah.
really wanted it,
honestly,
right?
there's some truth to that.
Because it doesn't look so complicated that, you know, my mom or whatever couldn't print out a sticker, like a Huntress sticker, and stick it on a shirt.
Like those, like you can printers just can
Yeah.
print them out, and like it wouldn't be that hard, honestly.
Yeah, and so
Um,
that's the only thing with this one is that I love it. I think that if you guys are gonna buy anything in the collection, you should buy this one, right? You should buy this one specifically. But personally, like, I think my mom could make that. So
You know
for
what,
me,
Cal?
I'm just like,
You know what, Cal? I think you're a hater, and I think I'm gonna go spend $400 on
oh my god,
Ruby
are you
X
really?
Barb Tarr.
Imagine just to spite me. Oh,
Yeah.
Hunter in the last video, he was like, Cal, I'm gonna buy you all the stuff you don't like.
No, I thought I was gonna buy you the
The
really
denim jacket,
the denim jacket and
the
the
sweatshirt,
no, not the sweatshirt. I thought I was
the
gonna
split
get you.
shirts, I mean.
Oh god!
The half and
I
half.
forgot the split shirts. No, I thought I was gonna get you the flannel.
Oh
that,
my
like,
god.
bright yellow
But
yang
yeah,
flannel.
so I feel like that's pretty much where we're at.
Okay.
I don't like the colors. Again, I just want to show everyone what could have been from
Yeah.
this lovely, the undead witch,
know
undead
what?
witch on Twitter.
You know what? I think
Alright.
I'll give you Yang and Weiss look better, but I personally,
I mean, I don't think Blake at first I thought it was yellow, just by how
I
they
think
were
Blake would look better
wearing
yellow.
it on the Babs Tarr page. Like, the saturation looked a little different. So, like, with Blake's, I thought, like, hers is the best. I think Blake's is the best. It's just with Ruby, like, I get the
think
green,
Ruby's the
I
best.
get the green and the red, but I just do not like that shade of green.
I
personally.
understand not liking it, but I think
I
it
love
works.
the silver-eyed idea here and how it all ties in together. Because this way, like, each character, except for Blake, I guess, would have something, right? Like, Ruby has her silver eyes, the shirt is silver.
But it's
Blake,
about
Weiss
contrast.
has her
It's not about
lipstick, but it is contrast.
I mean, I
'cause
think
Weiss
with her.
is white, and
Yeah,
then that's
But
you know,
with
red.
Ruby, I feel like she just blends in more. Like with what's so
Yeah.
great about what I think works so wonderful about
I mean, Ruby's kind of pale, so I guess
Yeah.
that's why.
she blends in a little.
I was thinking for this more to be white though than silver. So
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe it would feel
I'll
better
try
if
to
it was white.
Photoshop if it's like just
Mhm.
like white. I'll try to Photoshop it and like show it to you guys and see like personally what I was gonna do. But yeah,
But also that white group shirt with all of them together.
Yeah,
with
that
long
one's- that
sleeves,
one's
not
nice.
crazy about it, but like yeah,
I
I like
really
the
like that
circle
one.
sun yellow in the background.
yeah. I do like that one. So again, if you guys are gonna buy anything, I would suggest these two personally. These are my favorite.
I think they're all wonderful in your hand.
Could not do the colors, guys. But yeah, that is it from us, I'm pretty sure. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, let me know how you guys feel about this. Like, do you guys like, you know, Weiss's neon yellow shirt? Like, you know, like, let me know if I'm just, you know, because people in my Discord server have agreed with me, but they're also in my Discord.
Yeah,
so I
they're a
feel like
bunch of sycophants that like
they're the ones
they-
that are probably
they're
most
simps.
like-minded
your
to me.
simps will always
Right?
believe
so
in
just
you.
let me know, like, what you guys think about the collection. Maybe we'll run a poll or something. Like, who agrees with Hunter? Who agrees with Calxiyn? Put that in your comment, and I'll tally it up, okay? Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.